Jesus Christ, they just left open the fucking floodgates wide open.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
In this one, the spotlight shines off the beaten path where real college football fans
Caught that one.
wait for their dose of action. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals.
Who's your best player on your offense?
That star wide receiver right there is like 9 now.
Oh,
Great though.
Guys, let's tee this one up.
He don't have any, I'd say, outstanding attributes about him.
yeah.
Not like he's fast. He's not a physical wide receiver. Says he's a deep threat, but he's on a burner.
Yeah. You know who's leading the MAC in our league? Like, not in our league, but in the big league. Fucking Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Yep. Buffalo.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments. He's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Motion from the offense.
Made it through my first 12-pack of Baja Blast in about a week.
Down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
I don't know.
No.
How many did you drink that first day though?
3.
17.
Run from the shotgun.
17 out of a 12-pack.
Yep, I bought about 35 singles I didn't tell you about.
They do make bottle ones. Like
at the gas station.
no, glass bottle ones. Yeah.
They sell all kinds of different, like Mountain Dews and shit up north.
Mm-hmm. That's what I noticed. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Like they used to have one whenever I remember going to Tennessee at some point, and they had like the old school, certain like cane sugar or something.
What? Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Yep.
And it had the old school logo on it.
Yeah, that's badass.
As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an
Now
impact?
let them start hurrying up my ass.
Not only have to lead the football team, but they got to
Yep.
step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys
Really good
typically
for
do a really good
7
job.
and a half back
Yeah,
motion.
David, and they also generally set the tone for
Good
their
stop,
respective
good job.
football teams, regardless of which side of the ball they play on.
What about old Kennesaw State turned into a fucking powerhouse on ours?
Yeah, in this conversation, right?
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important
Good
position.
fucking
on the
shit,
field. You gotta
Pryor.
Make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a
I
better job.
rotate him from edge rusher to sub linebacker at number 1.
Really?
And the Cardinals
Yeah, he's got
run the
93
punt
speed.
team onto the field.
And
Oh, shit.
he was listed as a middle linebacker when I got here.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved him to right to play that spot in the 4-2-5.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out it made him a power rusher. It was like his archetype position. So I said, interesting.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
That is interesting.
Makes him talk to the hand. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
I like the 4-2-5.
They'll give
Honestly.
it to
Yeah,
him
it's not
again.
bad.
Hard running.
That's essentially a nickel
And he'll
4-3.
find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh
I
set of
honestly
downs.
might. Yeah, I'm not going to do it now because I'm having success. But if I end up running into a spot where I can't do
They'll
anything
go to
again,
the ground.
I might end up
He is
swapping to
going
the same
nowhere.
offense that I'm running
Stop
for
at the
Kennesaw.
line of scrimmage. They got
Yeah,
nothing on
I like
the
that
clock.
offense.
2nd and 10.
Touchdown.
Here's the
Oh, no, you're doing pretty good with this.
Nice, solid
Yeah, now we've got a little
tackle for
momentum.
this sophomore.
Defense had to get the momentum, but now we're growing a little bit.
Trying play action. Looking deep this is going to be incomplete on third down. So they're going to
They fucking hate Stanford.
unit to try a long one.
What are you talking about?
Goddamn, all these away games I got.
That is no good.
I got like 9 fucking away games.
The score stays right where it is.
They're like, Stanford? They got that new Navy head coach, don't they? Yeah? Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. Give him 9 away games. He wants to leave the East Coast. Give him 7 within 4 hours of fucking Annapolis.
Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense.
Damn. They were the perfect play
Last
for
drive
Covington
fizzled
Marshall.
out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to the ground with the running back.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Oh, damn.
On third down. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play move to James for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Agbana. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Little white boy.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if
Deep
they throw it again.
fried.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the draw. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Comes out throwing on first down. Wide open downfield.
There he goes. Number 25 is fast as fucking lightning.
Holy shit, he is. Damn. Oh, I'm watching the fucking Buffalo Ball State game because I'm doing the MAC leaders, or a MAC leader this week. Motherfucker just, they tackled the guy, didn't catch it. Then the fucking tight end caught it on the deflection. He took it like 10 yards.
Maction.
Mm-hmm. Your little maction action.
Dude, you're fucking passionate defense man. Are you kidding me? Fucking explode and go.
As they get set to snap it just
I was
about
fucking
reached the
around.
end of the quarter. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And after the tackle, we are headed to
That
the end of
tackle
the
got
first quarter.
destroyed.
Lefty?
Yes, it sucks.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Dialing up the second down pass play. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed.
Nerd, get the first down.
Nerd.
Flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now
Oh, how
moving
much
forward
time
in
is
this game.
this?
That
God
drive
damn
could
it,
pay
number
big.
one's bad ass.
And the extra point is
For them?
it's 7-0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Check
it
in
is.
with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Who is their fucking quarterback? He's pretty decent too. They've been throwing some dots.
Oh, let's go look. See if he's a real shirt receiver. I think he is. Yeah, it just says senior. Oh, chest mount. No, he's a junior.
We'll circle back if anything
He's only got
changes
79
in this
speed.
exciting college
89
football
acceleration.
How about
What's
that?
his throw
We'll be
power?
keeping an eye on everything going going on elsewhere.
Improvisers,
And they
throw
make the
power.
tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
89. He's
Ma-
not that special.
Maryland kid.
Amazing how many
Tell him
times
should've
an
made it.
offensive holding penalty was
We wouldn't take it.
Cole Lyle back here. This is a bad motherfucker. 6'5", 214.
Jesus.
87 speed.
power football with the run.
I saw me and you fighting for a quarterback.
Here comes the offense on
The 5-star?
Mm-hmm. You mean the 6-star?
Yeah, the 6-star.
Yeah.
Got him scouted too.
Yeah. No,
We
I'm
can
just gonna tell you.
5-star plus.
I call him a 6-star.
You're just gonna tell me what?
I was gonna tell you
I will
regardless.
throw the bag at him.
Yeah. No, I think you probably heard me reacting about him when I found him. But I don't know. Like when we were in the party, I found him. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, I think so. He's like, this guy's a monster.
Yeah. Yep. Who was? Cause you know I ain't used to seeing them fight like anything, anyone. I ain't even been able to look at them because all the teams I've had are like 5-star. Never heard of her. We ain't had a 5-star even visit ever. Not at Missouri State, not at Colorado State, not at Sam Houston, not at... Where else have I been? I guess that's it.
That was a nice throw by him there.
I like your quarterback.
I hate him.
Why?
He really ain't bad. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, he's...
Just his offensive line's shaky.
Yeah, they're not... Well, you have played some elite fucking teams.
Oh.
In your defense, the first 2 weeks. You did it, though.
I chose it.
You chose this. And you got to go to Penn State next year. Or wait, is it Notre Dame? Or no, it's Penn State you scheduled. Yep. Notre Dame was
That's
already
such
on the schedule.
bullshit, dude. That right there pisses me off so bad.
Yeah, that was rough. Damn.
I would have put my ass in field goal range.
Yep.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think
Oh, look at this bullshit.
getting blocks and establishing this running game.
They gonna get in field goal range. Block it. Block that son of a bitch. Block it. I don't even know how to time them up anymore.
Bro, I've timed a couple of them, but every fucking time, bro, it don't give me that animation.
To find that open space in the defense before
Like, I'll sit there and mash square and it won't fucking dive.
Yeah. That's fucking lame.
I don't know what to do with it is. Maybe I gotta do everything goddamn
Perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for second down.
I tell you about the time I had a fucking extra point block. Like I blocked one in real life.
I think so.
I ran up the fucking middle. No one fucking touched me, and it hit off my goddamn helmet. It's crazy.
Snap in the shotgun. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the
Oh, well, you know, these faggots get the ball after half, too. Isn't that crazy how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Yep.
From the red zone, looking for a space.
Game says, yeah, we're going to get him in field goal range then. Well, we're going to get him in field goal range. We'll get the ball after the half.
That Dawson Stringer kid, he really fucking pisses me off.
That Gomer Powell, he's a son of a bitch.
We thought he was going to stay at Army forever. Fuck him. We gonna fuck him when he comes to Pittsburgh.
And the pressure gets there. And down
I
he
wonder
goes.
if I had more than 3 fucking home
That's a good
games like you.
example there of
Huh?
complementary defense. The
I don't
defensive
think
limits,
so.
'cause you're playing zone, they're playing
I think
their
your
spaces,
schedule
force
is
the
normal.
QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Correct. Try to do some fucking wild shit.
I mean, it don't bother me because I like seeing the stadiums. But I mean, it needs to be fixed for sure.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Imagine that they didn't play test past year one. Imagine. At least recruiting's not fucking fucky. They got recruiting just about perfect.
Yep.
Thank God. If recruiting would have been fucked up, people would have lost their fucking minds.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Birch.
I still might
Not
lose my
nearly
mind.
as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be
I'm going
stopped
to for sure.
The Buffalo offense
The
is
fuck?
back to the field.
When you motioned that guy, I literally thought you were in pistol, and that was your quarterback going out to the tight end. I was like, what the
Running for the
fuck?
special.
Yeah.
Pass motion from the offense.
I was like, what?
Kelly, right here on the fucking 39-yard line.
I mean, listen, it is a Pennsylvania, all Pennsylvania game. It would kind of make sense.
See if I got any trick plays in here.
It's Agbana. Now adjusting. Picks up the first down
Yeah,
and
okay.
gets down to
Let's see if
avoid
it'll hit.
contact.
Probably
Here's
not.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking
Nope, it
one
hit.
now to
And we got a
pass.
hold.
Picked off.
Ball State gonna fuck around and beat Buffalo. Fucking Ball State's 3-6.
Offense a short field at the 35.
And this is obviously not a great start.
It's
to the
7-3 at
quarterback here.
halftime.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Ball State takes over
Hope
the
one of these
football.
boys transfers to me, Sam Houston.
They
I'd love to
move
get a
the
fucking
ball
A&M
down
kid.
for the touchdown.
Now they move the ball down.
Yeah,
That
that'd
would
be nice.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
So we're gonna get some Georgia transfers.
Oh my God, yeah. Dude, could you imagine?
That was a terrible decision to sky punt that.
Tackled, but he has
Did
the
you
first
do that?
Yeah, I did that.
offense with a fresh set of downs.
Idiot.
I had a hell of a play down at the 4-yard line, but got called back for holding.
Yep.
To the tight
I
end.
synced it.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Some battle here, so.
On
Yeah,
second down,
I like this game. This is doing good.
Felix Robinson. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way
Somersault.
to get more points on the board before the half.
Somersault.
Wants to throw on first down.
Ball State.
Got it. That completion will take
Maybe
it
kick
inside.
another field goal.
The offense
Good stop.
Oh, yeah, good shit.
out here late in the first half.
You playing these boys tough.
Points on the board before the break. On second down, wants to throw it. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and
Get
take
on
a
first
shot at
down,
it
Ball
on
State.
first
What the
and
fuck
goal.
y'all doing? Okay, empty it.
They'll
Fuck it.
throw on third and short. It is
Fuck it.
incomplete, and he almost had
Just
it
take a
done.
point.
Interception in the end
Just get
zone
in
and
here.
be
Get in
brought
the
down.
Get in the half.
And
Get in
for
the
the
half.
second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights.
What a fucking throw and catch.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Fuck his quarterback. He's a son of a bitch. Just cause he's a lefty.
Pretty much.
Fucking loser. Piece of shit.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away. And
When is your girl
the
due?
final points of this first half.
March 26th.
And he takes
March
this from inside
26th.
the 5.
Potential. When's Mardi Gras? Right in the middle of
Changes.
Mm-hmm. Every year. I don't know why. Something to do with
Fans is
Catholic
crazy.
faggots.
So.
Yeah, they are. I hate Catholics, by the way. I'm just learning this. Not Catholic people, but the church. I watched this fucking documentary, dude. That I didn't know it took place in Baltimore, but literally it took place like within 10 minutes of where I live. Like all around, like people and stuff back in the
What
60s.
happened?
Are you sure you want me to tell you? That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. So, these students all went to this Catholic school. There's 2 of them that literally live around. There's a scene in here where they go to a diner, and the diner's like 5 minutes away from my house. Like, so they're from this area somewhere, and that Catholic school is a little north of here, like a little community. Well, they had a nun that was their teacher. All the teachers were nuns. The 2 principal types were like priests. They're 2 males, and there was another male, but he don't come into the story. And so this nun got murdered. Like, they found her car at the end of the driveway, and
Oh, almost died.
found a car at the end of the driveway and couldn't find her. She went missing in like November. Then they found her body in January. And, you know, that was back in 71 or 69, somewhere in there. I think it was 71 that they found the body. So then jump forward to 2018 when the documentary takes place. They're just looking, you know, for information, trying to solve her case. And then in the 90s, all these women come out, like 50 or 60 of them, dude, about this priest at the school sexually assaulting them.
Huh.
And so anyway, essentially what happened, so this woman comes forward, they call her Jane Doe, and this other woman came forward in the 90s, Jane Roe. They come forward with all these sexual assault cases, and they let it. And then pretty much the DA threw it out. They said they didn't have enough to charge anything. So they moved the priest around and, you know, did all that fucking bullshit. And he definitely did it. So then that ties in with that nun. So the girl, the one that ends up being the Jane Doe, back when she was a kid, her and that nun had a conversation, and the nun knew. So the nun was trying to get the priest in trouble. And what happened was the priest had her killed, like straight up had her killed, takes the girl to see the fucking body, like in November, 2 months before, you know, the night after she's murdered. And the girl's like freaking out, you know, and just tons of trauma. And so she kind of suppresses those memories until like the early 90s when they start coming back. And then the Catholic Church threw it all out. They're like, oh, suppressed memories aren't a real thing. This is all like, da-da-da-da-da. Well, about 99, that's when they really discovered suppressed memories, even though they've known about suppressed memories since like the 40s, 50s and stuff because of war, stuff like that. So anyway, just the whole fucking archdiocese of Baltimore covered up for this priest.
Yeah.
Covered up for this priest that raped like fucking 50 plus people. And he, of course, he died at 62 of a heart attack, which, you know. So the nun, none of that's been solved or anything, and they're still investigating it to this day, trying to figure out what the hell happened. But see, that's the problem. The Catholic Church has covered it all up and paid off the DA back in the day. Now, we don't know that. It's all like they interviewed the DA, and she was a fucking, you could tell she got paid off. She was like, yeah, I pulled up in the broad daylight on the scene when we found her body in my brand new red convertible, and it was, the sun was out. Da-da-da-da, you know. And come to find out, they found her body at night, like in the evening. So that was all just horse shit. What she got caught in a couple lies. And then the current DA, they were interviewing him, and dude, he was fucking. So the interviewer knew more about stuff than he did, cause see, the DA works for the state. Well, Maryland's not that big of a state, dude. It's really fucking not. You can get anywhere in about 2 hours in just like any part of the state. So really, you know, I mean, most of the crimes that they charge are in Baltimore. You know, Baltimore's like the epicenter of everything. So the city police of Baltimore had not shared all the evidence with the state. And the DA didn't know that because he was new on the case. Like, it was like 6 months that he had been DA at this point. And he didn't know. And he found out through the interviewer, and he was like, give me a second. And he steps off to the side of the camera, and he calls the city of Baltimore. And he's questioning him about all this fucking evidence that the interviewer told him about. He said, well, where is it? You lost it? No, that's horse shit. He said, how does people, you know, he just fucking went scorched earth on him. And then he sat back down. And he said, sorry about that. He said, no. The interviewer's like, no, do your job. You didn't know about this stuff? He's like, no, none of this stuff was shared with me. Like, none of these stories or evidence was shared with me. So then anyway, they found a cigarette butt at the scene that tied like one of these other people to it, like that kind of knew the priest. And the guy was like, yeah, can you tell us about any evidence that was found at the scene? The interviewer asked the guy that. The DA said, no, I can't tell you anything that you don't already know. You know, like if you already know about it, we can discuss it, and I can shake my head yes, and we can go on. He's like, so was there any evidence found at the scene? He's like, yeah, we have a couple items. And then the interviewer was like, is it a cigarette butt? And he looked at the fucking lawyer that was in there with him, you know, like the state attorney that was with him. And he's like, how do you know that? And then he says, we have contact with a family that thinks that their uncle had a hand in murdering the woman. And the DA was like, what kind of cigarette butt is it then? And the interviewer said, and he fucking had saucer fries. And he said, give me that family's information, please. So all the city, so what happened is, so Baltimore's just ate up with city corruption, and it all stems in the Catholic Church. So how this priest built out his fucking, I know that sounds insane, but how the priest built out his pedophile ring, like other men would sleep with 12, 14-year-old girls, is he would catch up these men in confession. Like they would confess, you know, cops and detectives.
God damn.
All those people would, oh damn. They would confess to doing stuff like cheating on their wives or doing something wrong, and then what the priest would do is he would use it against them, and then he would say, you know, I'm going to blackmail you, and then he would be friends with a bunch of people, and he had a brother that was a Baltimore City cop. Wow. So the chief of police and stuff at the time covered up for him. And it was just, dude, yeah, there was all types of corruption going on. And so then this DA, during this time, 2018, current day Baltimore, there was all this corruption going on with these city cops, like fucking still, like they were pulling over people wrongfully, planting evidence, going in people's houses without, you know, the correct paperwork, and robbing them and stuff, doing all kinds of crazy shit. And so this DA had a hand in 2018 in throwing all, he had a hand in firing like 25 city cops and getting rid of everybody because of the corruption that had, I mean, I don't know about Baltimore now, I'm sure it is, there's a lot of corruption that still goes on, but yeah, dude, I'm starting to understand, you know, like in Mobile, we don't really understand, like, the whole, you know, like, defund the police and shit because we don't have as many corrupt cops. But as I'm watching all this documentaries and stuff, I'm like, okay, I still don't agree with it, but I definitely see why y'all are saying this now. Because these cops up here are fucking, a lot of them are very corrupt. So, it's just crazy how all that shit ties in.
Yeah.
So then that priest, what I found out was crazy too, was he trained at Johns Hopkins, where I might have that job at. And one of the ladies that I'm gonna be under actually fucking went to school with him. So now she's not friends with him by no means, but they went to school together, studied together, and everything. And I might end up working under her like about two steps.
Yeah.
Which would, what? That's just insane. I started watching this documentary just randomly, bro. Like, because I've been watching true crime and I listen to true crime all the time. So, I don't know. I thought that's crazy as fuck, ain't it? So fuck the Catholics. You know, they do that shit all the time, dude. They get away with raping kids all the fucking time. They just get moved around. It's like, I don't understand. I do not get it at all. Buffalo's pulling away now, 21-6. If you, I don't know if you watch documentaries like that, do you?
Not really.
Does your mama?
I don't know if she does or doesn't.
Like
She
true
watches
crime?
all kinds of shit. I mean,
You should tell her about it. It's called, and you might be interested in it too. It might be something y'all can watch together. I know I told my mom about it because she likes true crime. And dude, my mom was fucking pissed. But it's not only just a sad story, but like all the women in it are fucking super awesome. And the original girl who came out, her name is like, I cannot remember that lady's name. I mean, she's like in her 60s now. You know, like a grandma. It's kind of crazy. But she was like, you know, we may never find out who killed sister so-and-so. And we may never have our day in court or justice or anything like that. But now we have each other. Because, I mean, there's a shit ton of people that come together, dude. A shit ton of people. You know, that had all this stuff happen to them. But it's called The Keepers on Netflix, if you want to tell your mom about it. Or if you want to watch it. I know I spoiled it, but there's so much shit to it that I didn't spoil anything, really.
yeah.
But I think everybody should watch it, because it...
Upset complete.
Good
Defense
stuff.
played bad ass.
Yeah, they did. Well, you ruined their fucking year.
Yeah, I know what.
I do what?
They were already 0-1. Got our version of Florida State. Look at that redneck running back of mine.
For real, though. What's his first name?
Tyler Burr.
Oh my god, what a guy.
I gotta see where Tyler's from.
Yeah, definitely. Tennessee. He better be. Or West Virginia.
This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with the GPS and a slide.
Where's that son of a
And
bitch
they
from?
finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Right through his hands.
Danville, Virginia.
And just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Might run that for Pensacola.
Yeah, I see that.
Wants to go up
See
top.
if we got any other
Fires to the end zone.
anywhere around there.
And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on down.
Why don't you just look at the whole roster? You goof.
Yeah, I like doing it this way.
Yeah, I get it.
Handoff from the gun.
Philadelphia.
Across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble.
Did you get any transfers in?
Halfway there on 1st down.
Like,
The defensive end from
is he playing for
Ocean
you?
Springs, Mississippi. And he's real.
Oh, nice.
Bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on
Let's
that one.
see.
Now on
I
3rd
think
down
this
for
is
this
him.
offense.
You can look in the stats. Like,
Looking downfield, it's Agbaji.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Northwestern.
There he goes. Nice.
He was a monster last year. 10
Yeah.
sacks.
He's like, I gotta get the fuck out of Northwestern. I'm
I
producing.
may
Time to
have
go to.
gotten 2 wins. Can't remember for sure.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Oh, he got
After
good.
the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
Maybe him. He is from Florida. That's really not like a.
They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Also
They line
moves
up with some
people
serious
around.
work
Yeah.
if they want to convert this one. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Yeah.
Defense just a little too eager and that's 5 yards for the O.
I don't know. I need to set my captions. I'm glad I did this.
Mm-hmm. I put 2 on offense, 2 on
Now run
defense.
play action.
I think you can still have 3 on each.
Yeah, you can.
Get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. On that play
Buffalo
action fake,
winning this
the
one,
action
boy.
was
They're still
the
fucking passing
Auburn
against Ball
actually
State.
faked the handoff.
Definitely
Fucking
didn't
dick
work.
bags.
The fake is supposed to be the most important
Brandon
part.
Berger with the sack.
To suck up
Oh,
just for a second,
Troy
but you could tell the
Regovich come in
offensive
from
line,
Northwestern.
they were
He's
able to
led
hold
since
their
day
blocks.
1.
Defense got to him and got the sack.
You wait. So, oh yeah, I got you.
Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. To the
We'll
air
have a
on first
captain
down.
at each level.
Got his man down.
Yeah.
Defense
I like
needs to
that.
regroup as he gets it down
I
to
think that's
the
why they do 3.
And the Cardinals
You know, like they do a captain of
They
each group, like most teams do.
gonna give him a finish.
They need a ton more of them.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's
He's
2nd and 11.
with this quarterback. I sure was ready to replace his ass.
He's looking to throw.
Who? Quarterback?
On that one is
Uh-huh.
he's got
Can't now since he fucking got that Penn State win under his belt. And he fucking definitely had a big
I
hand in
don't. I
doing
was
it.
meaning in the off season.
Oh yeah.
I
What
was trying to
year is
bring
he
that
in?
transfer. He's a senior, redshirt senior. But I mean, it ain't gonna hurt anything.
chest, and it'll be
He's
fourth
already a
down.
captain.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it.
Ball State trying to come back.
Zone.
What a terrible ball! Oh my god. He fucking threw it about 20 yards over the kid's head, and the tight end just dives.
You ain't gonna be our fucking team captain on the offensive line. You second fucking poo.
Who?
Troy Latham. I want to go look at this. I'm gonna advance it first for us.
Okay.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Good, solid
Look
run
at
on
what?
that one as he gets it up to the
The
33-yard
quarterback I was after in the
line.
offseason.
Mhm.
I want to go look at him at
Oh
see how
yeah.
he turned out at LSU. 'Cause that's where I
Oh
went.
yeah, yeah.
I can't remember his name, but
Yeah, you'll know when you see him, and you can always check it in the stats.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to
Jesus.
save as much time
this
as
is
possible
him right
for
here.
their offense.
76
And the
overall.
Bulls will snap it on
86
first and
speed.
10.
Yeah, he didn't start before.
Takes a knee.
Yeah, look where'd he come from? Look at his
He'll be the starter next year.
Is the way.
Yeah, look at his
Now, back-to-back
stat card or whatever.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of
He's
the world,
from
but I still
Louisiana.
think there's time for this team
I'll
to
see
figure
that.
out what
Nowhere.
how they're gonna finish the
He
season.
just- okay.
It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down.
All right.
Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.